How's it going, guys? It's your boy Jay Wyatt. We got none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Crypt himself, otherwise known as Mr. Papadoo. And
Mr. Papadoo, I saw on Twitter where you had some.
Yeah,
Tell me you have a Mountain Dew ready for this.
Yes, I do. So, without further ado, let's go ahead.
Oh, my man.
And Papadoo got the do ready for it.
Oh, that can is sick.
Yeah,
does that can have black on it?
Yeah, it's got like black and green on it. It's kind of like, yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't know. It says energized on it. I don't know. So I don't know what type of.
I've never even heard of that, but I love that.
It's literally the only Mountain Dew I had in my supermarket, and I had to buy like a fucking 10-pack for it because I didn't have singles, so I had to waste like $10 just to buy one Mountain Dew.
Hey man, there's no such thing as wasting money on Mountain Dew. Okay, it's
true.
all
Mountain
perfectly good spending.
I don't usually drink soda. I haven't drank soda in years, so special occasion.
Oh, wow. Wow. You didn't have to do that. That's crazy, man. I appreciate you pulling up the stops there.
I had to, do the little icebreaker, get you a little bit comfortable with me, make you know that we can joke on here.
Bro, I'm comfortable with everybody. I joke around with everybody, so you don't stress any of that whatsoever.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm probably going to make fun of you a lot throughout this, and I expect you to make fun of me throughout this as well.
Yeah, I can see the Aussie jokes coming on and shit. And
no, man, you're good.
And I might pop up a few fat jokes. I'm just kidding. I won't do that.
Hey, go for it, man. I embrace it.
Fair enough.
I love food. It makes me happy.
So how you been, by the way? I thought I'd just first ask you how you been and how's YouTube going for you at the moment and all that stuff and this whole coronavirus stuff going for you. How you been lately?
I'm always going to say I'm doing fine. I mean, obviously, I deal with personal stuff all the time, but nobody really needs to know about that. So, for the sake of the podcast, I'm doing great, man. Fair enough. I'm always going to be dealing with personal stuff. But, I'm healthy. I'm living life. I'm blessed, so I'm doing great, man. How you been doing?
Yeah, I've been doing pretty well. I just want to make sure you look halfway decent on my recording and not shit.
Good luck getting that. My face kind of ruins that, but
nah, you're good. Anyway, so first question I guess I would like to pop off is were there any like funny moments that stick out to you while you were on tour? Because I know that you were on tour recently with like Mac Lethal and all that. Man. So maybe just share a little bit of that if you want.
I mean, there's so many. It's always a fun time just being around Mac and Farrell in general.
Yeah.
I know we did an Instagram live one time and we joked about mutually masturbating together. And then Farrell was like off in the corner. Yeah, dude, there's just so many. It's just a bunch of fun times just rapping to each other in the car.
Yeah.
Mac making fun of me because I don't know as much rap history as he does. Me making fun of Mac because he doesn't know as much modern rap as I do. It's just a all around fun time. Like every single day. Always laughing my ass off with those guys.
How was it like meeting Mac Lethal, by the way? Because I've been watching stuff for a very long time, and that would be like awesome. That would be fucking awesome to meet the guy. How was it like meeting him?
It was dope, dude. Like, just like any other celebrity that if you've ever met a celebrity or somebody that you've watched for such a long time, like to me, Mac Lethal was always larger than life. So the first time I met him was actually for the Death to Mumble Rap shoot.
Oh wow!
Don't even get me started with that song. But yeah. That was the first time I ever met him. We had talked plenty of times before that, and we knew we shared mutual interests. Like, he and I both love UFC fighting. We both love baseball. A general love for sports in general. But the first time I met him, dude, I didn't even know what to do. Like, I'm usually pretty comfortable around people our size, like, that are in the community that constantly talk with each other. I'm usually really comfortable. Mac was just like one of those guys. He's like, this is Mac fucking Lethal. Like, I've literally seen this man on national television on Ellen. I saw him do a CC's Pizza commercial. I've seen him do an MLB commercial. Like, this man was up there. And I was just like almost shell shocked. I was playing piano at the Death to Mumble Rap shoot, and he came and sat down next to me and started playing piano with me. Then it's just love at first sight after.
Did you like shit your pants immediately as soon as he sat down next to you?
Well, I remember like playing, and I saw him come in the room, and I was just like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see him, and I'm just gonna keep playing piano here. And then like he kind of walked up, and then we just said our hellos and stuff, and just kind of broke the ice a little bit. But for me personally, whenever I first meet somebody, it takes me a day or two to really get used to them. And so the next time I met Mac was on tour, and it took me about a day or two hanging out with him before tour started to really kind of understand what he was about and get our personalities to mesh. But now, dude, I fucking love Mac.
Yeah,
he
I
loves
can
me.
imagine.
Thinks so.
You kind of felt like how I kind of feel right now in this interview when you first met Mac Lethal.
What?
When you first met Mac
Dude,
Lethal.
totally different worlds. Like,
But I guess it's a
I've
bit
been
different because you're in person and not on fucking camera. So
No, I feel you, man. Dude, I am as normal as it fucking
yeah.
comes. Like straight up, dude. Like don't even fret.
When like so with the whole tour, how was that like? Was that like your first tour, or have you done more before that, or was that like how was the tour?
That was my first extensive tour.
Yeah.
I had done a week, like a 8 or 9 day stint with Futuristic and Screwface Jean. That was my first like tour. My first show ever was with Screwface Jean on July 4th, a year ago. So it's almost been exactly a year since my first ever show, and I got fucking addicted to that shit, dude.
Yeah. I've done a little bit of performing here and there at bars and stuff like that, but I guess that's nothing like a show. And
I mean, it's relatively. How do you feel about it? Are you comfortable on stage?
I'm comfortable, but I'm not kind of like super hyped up, like getting the crowd involved and stuff like that, because it's kind of awkward being at a bar and they're more like they were listening to like country music beforehand, and then all of a sudden you got this like white dude just rapping on fucking stage, and then they're like, "What the fuck?"
Bro, you got to know your crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you definitely got to know the crowd and where you're at. There was definitely times during the Mac Lethal tour and the Futuristic tour that like it was just a kind of a sit down rap sort of thing that I didn't need to like get the crowd hype or anything like that. So I definitely feel you.
Okay, were you nervous? Were you kind of nervous to be around like Mac and Futuristic whilst like performing? Because it was like kind of, I guess it was your first time being around them performing.
Well, performing wise, no, because I didn't perform on stage with them. I always right before they went on stage.
Okay.
But like I know specifically during the Death of Mumble Rap shoot, because that was the first time I ever met Futuristic too. I met Futuristic and Mac Lethal at the same time, same day, and that was the start of the Futuristic tour.
Shout out to Mr. Shish. Shout out.
Yeah, Shish. I love that, man.
Yeah,
that was a crazy fucking day. But I was super nervous during the music video. Like I didn't want to fuck up my lines or like do the wrong mannerisms and just look white as can be in front of these guys and just look awkward on camera.
Yeah.
But the more you hang out with people, the more you get used to them. And it was the same with Futuristic. It took me 2 or 3 days before I really got comfortable with them. And then I talk to him all the time. I just talked with him last night for a couple minutes.
Oh shit, so that's crazy.
Really cool,
yeah, man, I talk to Crypt all the time. Me and Crypt, we text all the time, man.
Yeah,
I got
bro.
his number. Oh shit, man. I'm trying to flex.
Yeah, bro. You just call me up anytime you want to.
Yeah, man. Nah.
Good.
Yeah, sorry if I ever what's the word, interrupt you, because I think the delay is a little bit off, so I might sometimes interrupt you here and there. Dude. So just
I do podcasts with Joey, and he doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, the Popadoo podcast. I'm taking over for a second. This is now the Popadoo podcast. How we going? I'm Joey Nader.
I'm down, bro. You're way less annoying than Joey is.
I would love to get Joey on here one time, but I guess I don't know. Like he's kind of hard to message, and I guess a lot of you guys are get a lot of messages daily, so it's kind of hard to get in contact with you guys. Yeah,
it's crazy. And like the thing is I know he would do it. It's just there's so many messages and so many people always asking to do something that it's so hard to get around to everybody, and a lot of times we just don't even open them. And we
I can understand that.
And sulk.
I can understand that. Even if I get just 5 messages in a day, sometimes I can't be fucking even opening them. So I can understand you guys not opening your messages sometimes. But with the tour, what was it like in terms of the fans? How did they react to you being on stage? Was it awkward, or was it super hype, or how did you how was the reaction in the audience?
It was always, I mean, there was 2 shows where I thought I did just absolutely awful on stage. Nobody was getting hype or anything. But every time that happened after the show, I probably had more people come up to me at the end of the show telling me how amazing it was. It just wasn't that crowd. They just weren't the hype crowd. They just wanted to listen to what I was saying. And it took me a little bit to understand that they don't have to be hyped for them to enjoy the concert. Sometimes people enjoy concerts different ways. But every single time I had a show, fans were amazing. I had, at least probably a dozen fans every show that we went to, which was nuts for me. It was really, really cool to meet people.
Did you expect there to
show
be
people how normal I am?
Yeah. Did you expect there to be more people or less people, or were you shocked at the amount of people that were there?
I was beyond shocked at the amount of people. Beyond shocked. Yeah, dude. I might have expected two or three people at every show to know me, maybe.
Oh wow! I thought you would expect way more than that.
No, dude. the thing is that like YouTube does not translate into real life, and I've known that for a long time now.
I guess, yeah.
And so like I've almost got 1 million subscribers and whatnot. That's fine, but like that does not translate into real life viewership, into real life notoriety and stuff like that. Especially since I'm like a half reactor, half rap. So like half of my fan base doesn't even care that I rap.
True.
So it's I definitely did not expect. There was multiple times I didn't expect anybody to know me, and I'm always like kind of bugged out when people do know me. It's because I become a fan of the fans that are fans of me. It's crazy.
That's crazy, damn. And did you kind of like I had a question on the top of my head, but then I totally fucking lost it. I'm still new to this interview shit, so mind me if I fucking lose some questions. That's fucking like I got questions here, but I'm also coming
so unprofessional. I'm walking out,
mate. I have a ton of questions here, but I had one on top of my head, but I totally forgot it.
Bro, you're good. This is so informal. Like don't even think of this as like a formal interview. Just think of this like we're just talking, and there happens to be cameras rolling.
Yeah, cameras. Fuck, I didn't even know there were cameras. Shit, that's.
Oh yeah, what the fuck, bro? I bought these pajama pants from Walmart.
Oh shit.
They're shorts, but they're not. They're shorts. These things are fucking awesome, and they don't make them.
They look comfy as fucking hell.
They are amazing, bro.
Hey,
I wish I could send you some, but they don't make them anymore.
I'm totally nude down here, so I won't. Like, no, I'm kidding. No,
I can't even count the amount of times. I can't even count the amount of times I've done videos without pants on.
Oh,
so
dude,
I feel
like cock, just like balls, just like on the fucking chair, just like
bro, just like chilling out there.
Chilling. Yeah,
like it gets hot in the closet, your balls start sticking to your leg, and then they make like funny noises and shit.
How big is your closet? That's one thing I want to know because it looks quite big, to be honest.
I'm not even gonna. I thought you were gonna ask me how big my cock was. Like, that's where I was like, damn, we're just like fucking 180. It's like, how big is your cock? I'm just curious.
4 inches, 3 inches.
Hey, don't be generous, man. But so this closet, it's very, very small. Like it is not big at all. I have a super wide angle lens on my camera whenever I record video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks a lot bigger because like I kind of had an idea to maybe do the same thing in my closet, but then I got like a lot of like I got like shelving in there, and I would have to take that down. And I rent this place. I was like, I won't do that. So, but do you like rent the place or?
Yeah, I'm in a community apartment right now, and it fucking sucks. Yeah. I have a family of 7 above me that doesn't know when to stop running, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
But I just bought a house.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
Shit. Congrats for buying the house, by the way. That's sick. I saw that on Twitter.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just bought a house. I'm building my studio as we speak.
Oh, shit.
Should be ready in about 5 to 7 weeks, and then I'm out of this bitch, and I'll never have to worry about noise complaints ever again.
Yeah.
It's great.
I can imagine because like over here at my place and my girlfriend's place, we have a lot of kids running around because I live with her parents, and like it's so hard to record sometimes. It's so annoying.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
You're trying to record music or a video and you just got screaming in the background. You're like, shut the fuck up, man. God damn it. When I'm recording, the world revolves around me for when I'm recording. So can you just shut the fuck up for a second?
No, you see, mine's like the exact opposite. Like, I mean, I can't hear anybody when I record because like I've got my headphones on and the mic usually doesn't pick it up. But when I'm trying to sleep, is when those little motherfuckers are running around upstairs and I just want to kill someone.
What mic do you got? Because my mic tends to pick up everything and it's so goddamn annoying.
I don't even know. It's a Lewitt. I've switched so many different mics.
Yeah,
it's unreal. But
yeah, same here.
It's
I got
more
like
so like
a few USB mics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mine's like an interface sort of thing. It's
the one I've got right now is like an interface as well. It's like a Scarlett Studio. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you've heard of those.
Yeah, that's what I use. Yeah, that's what I used to.
Oh shit! Oh, fair enough. Damn, my homie DK uses the same shit, the exact same shit, and I was like, oh damn. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love DK. DK's fucking awesome.
Yeah, me and him are the homies, man. Like he actually helped me like put together some questions. So shout out to DK if you're watching. Shout out.
Oh man,
he's the fucking.
Shout
homie.
out to DK, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love that guy. He's a really very genuine guy.
Did you expect him to win the Cypher, by the way, or did you expect someone else to win? Kind of throwing you in the deep end here.
No, I'm gonna be. I wanted him to win because I knew how good he was, and I knew how good of a person he was.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a straight toss-up. I could have easily just picked him and be like, "Yo, you win, fuck everybody else." But I wanted to leave it up to the fans, and there were several people that were bigger than him that were in the final 10, and several people that I thought were gonna beat him. But he edged it out right there at the end. So So he deserved it though. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. It was nuts. Like I remember when he was trying to like get in the Cypher, and he was like asking me like, "Oh, can you help me out, man? Like this is like important." So I was like helping him out on Omegle and shit like that. And then he was like telling me he was super worried that like people were botting for him and shit like that, because he didn't understand like why he was winning, because there were so many other people that were bigger than him. And he was like, he's like, "What the fuck's going on? Is someone botting for me?" Like, and so he kind of felt like a little bit like, you know, bad about that, like because he thought someone was botting for him. But pretty sure pretty sure
we
he got
actually had
that
a conversation about that. Yeah, he definitely did. He called me, dude, it's probably a month ago maybe. It was very recent when I talked to him, because he was like super concerned. He's like, "Yo, did I win this competition fairly?" Like he was still kind of on edge about it. And he 100% won the competition fairly. There was botting, but not for him throughout that competition.
I mean, we won't get into who was botting, but I definitely know one person that was botting, but I'm just not going to say it.
Yeah, I mean, there was, I mean, we're not going to get into it.
Yeah.
You know, I hated that. And that's why I didn't do a contest for Cypher 3. Because, I mean, it just got completely ruined with that. I tried my best to make it a fair competition. And, like, there's no way to make it a fair competition. So, in the end, I just pick who I want to be on there.
Is that super, like I can imagine it'd be, like, super stressful when coming up with these, like, contests and competitions. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I told Joey the other day, I would 100% rather make a full-length solo album than try to organize another Cypher. They are a pain in the ass.
Because like
I mean, they're good for the community and stuff, but they are a pain in the ass.
I was on a Cypher with a few of the smaller people, and I was editing the video for it, and it was just fucking a pain in the ass, just like waiting for everyone to send their videos, and then them sending their like video, like, you know, like portrait, and I'm like, oh god, and I'm recording whatever. I'm like, can you at least like use your phone landscape? Like you have to have some type of quality to the video, and yeah, it was just a shitstorm, man. So I can imagine like the Cyphers being a shitstorm when, like, you know, preparing for them.
Yeah, and especially when you're working with like bigger artists that you don't really talk to that much, and that have other things to worry about. Like this Cypher to them is not a huge deal as it would be compared to like some smaller artists that are like 100% making sure they give you their verse on time, their video on time, their video's dope. I mean, and that's the thing, dude. People that like shit on me for these Cyphers and like tell me they need a different artist, they need this artist, they need this and that. Like, please try to organize your own with these people that you want and get back to me. Like, you go ahead and.
Yeah, true. So we know what you have your album, Tales from the Crypt. By the way, dope fucking album. I've listened to it like several times now. Like, I can't tell you the amount of times I've put that album on whilst working out. The shit like is fucking sick.
That's dope, man.
So with the album title, what inspired like the title? Like, did you have any other titles for the album, or was it like straight away you just came up with Tales of the Crypt and that was it, like 100%? Is there like
straight away Tales
meaning?
From the Crypt?
Okay, is there like a deeper meaning for it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole album. First of all, I've had the name for a long time. I did a song called Rap or Die. I don't know if you've ever heard that song. It's like the first song I ever put on Spotify.
It actually sounds familiar, I'm not gonna lie. I've been through a lot of your catalog, so it's mind me if I forget some of your songs, because you got a lot of them.
Yeah, you're cool, man. But yeah, I did a song called Rap or Die, and it was one of the first songs I ever put on Spotify. And in that song, I mentioned when Tales from the Crypt drops, all these other rappers are through. And that was like 2.5 years before Tales from the Crypt actually dropped. So I had the name for a long time.
Oh, damn.
But I mean, the album itself is, it's just like, I imagine it as just like bouncing to different parts of my brain as I'm laying on an operating table dying.
Oh, shit. That's deep as fuck.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so like Tales from the Crypt, it's like I'm just telling you different parts of my brain throughout this entire album. Obviously, my name is Crypt, so that's where it came from.
By the way, I noticed you're wearing an Undercover Prodigy hat, and Hobson, I know you won't be watching this, but where's my merch? I ordered it 3 months ago. God damm.
Oh, cool. Fuck.
Yeah, it's been like 3 months, so I'm like still waiting for my
merch. That overseas shipping is a bitch, dude.
It is.
Like, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
You gotta worry about customs and all this other stuff. Like, and we've learned the hard way about
and then coronavirus going on at the moment, so it's like, oh god. It took me like 4 months just for my webcam I'm using right now for the video to arrive. It was so annoying. Yeah.
I bet, dude. That sucks. Yeah, the COVID stuff, dude. Like, I ordered a phone case on January 24th, and I still have not gotten it.
Oh, shit.
6 months ago. 6 months!
Oh,
still haven't got the phone case.
And
I fucking cracked. Look at this shit. I cracked my phone.
Oh, shit.
Waiting on this shit. I don't know if you can see this or not. You definitely can't see that. The phone's cracked in the corner, and I'm not happy about it.
Oh fuck, that's shit. That's fucked. Yeah, my son the other week dropped my phone. My 11-month-old son dropped my phone and just cracked the top of it. So that's fucking annoying.
Damn. What? Dude, I didn't know you had a son. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I got a son. It was crazy. Obviously, he wasn't planned. Because I'm pretty young. So unfortunately, for not gloving up for a while is not a good idea.
Not gloving up. That's great.
But nah, man, I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, yeah, it can be hard and tough at sometimes, but having a son is
dude.
It changes you, man. Honestly, it changes you. Like having kids, man, really does change you, and you get this like you have this
dude.
more mature mindset, when you get a son. So yeah, you don't have kids, do you?
That is one of my biggest goals in life is to have children and to have a family and carry on my name and like the family generation name, but just like raise a son, a daughter, just like a child. Like that is so special, dude. Very envious of you for having that. That's one of the things that I definitely like. I would rather have that over anything else that I have. Like it's crazy.
Don't be too envious. I mean, there's times where you just want to strangulate the thing. Obviously, wouldn't do that. Do that. But yeah, it gets very, very fucking hard sometimes. So I would say definitely, make sure you're ready for it. Because if you're not ready for it, it'll just fucking take you by surprise, man. Like, the amount of times I want to bang my head on the wall sometimes. But that just comes with parenting,
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm the youngest of 6 kids. My mom and dad had 6 kids by the time they were my age, dude.
Oh, so wow.
It's crazy to think about. Yeah, they were so young when they had all of us.
Shit.
I have 2 sisters that have children. One of my sisters has 2 children. So like I've heard it all. Like I've heard all the horror stories.
Yeah.
I've been there for it. I've been a father figure to some of them. So
many people say changing a diaper is the worst, but trust me, that you get a lot worse things than just changing a shitty nappy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, dude. Oh man. All right.
Well, off the subject of changing a shitty nappy. Yeah, thank God we went off that. You released the recent song called "Rapping from My Closet." Shout out for the success on that. It's like literally one of the best songs I've heard you do.
That's crazy, man.
And you mentioned getting a 3 out of 10 review on your album. How were the reviews like for your album, by the way? Like, were they good, bad, negative, or what were the reviews like?
So around the community, like the YouTube community and that scene, it was very, very well received. Like I never saw a single bad tweet about it. But the second that I got onto, it's a website. I don't even know the name of the website. I don't know who runs it, but I assume it's more of a like public thing.
Yeah.
Just like absolute shitting all over it. Just shitting all over it.
What the fuck?
And like it blew my mind because
Jeez.
Yeah. Because like I mean the thousands upon thousands of people messaging me about the album, how like they loved it and they thought it was dope. It was like, it was a huge confidence boost. But then, the second I read one bad review, just shits it all out.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And the 3 out of 10 was actually, it was worse than that, but 3 out of 10. The 3 out of 10 review was actually worse. It was a 25 out of 100, but 3 out of 10 worked better for the scheme that I was going for.
Oh yeah,
that guy is just shit all over my life.
That's close enough, rounding it up. Who cares about numbers, right? Rounding it up.
Yeah,
you gotta make that scheme fit.
And it's weird because like that guy was an asshole. Well, I mean, it's his opinion, so I have to respect it. But
yeah, unfortunately, and I've kind of dealt with it a little bit myself. Like I'm not obviously nowhere near your size, but obviously being on the internet, you come across a lot of fucking assholes on the internet, and I've noticed that by certain things that I've done on the internet. And how do you deal with that, by the way, with the hate? Like, is it something that affects you, like, or is it something that you just ignore?
It depends on who says it, really.
Okay.
Because I get so much of it now that I've become pretty much deaf to most of it, but every now and again somebody will say one particular thing that just like clicks in my head, and then I just kind of lose my shit. But like I've been complimented enough by people that I really, really respect that that kind of stuff just kind of bounces off me. Like Tech fucking 9, I have a poster of him in my closet. Said I'm a beast, lyrical, like insane MC. Like he's dude, like that right there alone, it just like everything that anyone else tells me, it's like, okay, you say what you want. Literally one of my favorite artists of all time thinks I'm amazing. go suck my dick.
I'm gonna totally edit this part out. Can you just I'll just cut to you just saying, oh yeah, man, Jay Wyatt's shit is the best, and then I can just flex on everyone. But Crypt the rapper, he said Jay Wyatt's shit is the best, man. You can't hate on me anymore.
Yo,
man.
Jay Wyatt's shit is better than yours.
Hey, there
suck
we go.
a dick.
There we fucking go.
I upped it up a little bit. There you go.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that intensity to it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, brother. I'm an intense person. Everything I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much how I deal with hate. Is I usually ignore most of it, and then sometimes it fuels fire to songs, even though it shouldn't.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I've never been a fan of rapping about criticism, but I've done it a lot. I just can't help myself sometimes.
Yeah, I was watching your Popadoo podcast, and on one of them, I think you were mentioning that you got a hate comment, and you literally like gave him your address, and you're like, "I'm down to fucking fight right now."
Oh yeah,
come down right here.
I was a little
We're gonna scrap
antsy.
it out.
Oh yeah, I was more antsy back then. But that was, yeah. I gave that dude my address to the hotel. I gave him my hotel number and everything. I was like, "Come fight me, please."
That's crazy.
That's when I was going to record the album. Like I remember putting a tweet out saying I was going to record it, and the guy tweeted is like, "Make sure you don't press the record button. Nobody wants to hear that," or something like that. And I just responded with the address, the time I was going to check in, and my hotel number.
Oh geez, that's nuts. That reminds me of like an Eminem's. I think it was on Kamikaze. I can't remember where he did like it was like a skit part where it's like talking to Paul Rosenberg on the phone or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got his address. Fucking hell, that just reminds me.
Fucking house right now.
Yeah,
I'll hit you back.
yeah. That just remind me of that. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude.
You mentioned on the song as well on Rapping from a Closet that you turned down a 6-figure deal. Can you get into that, or is that something that you can't really get into? Because I was kind of curious about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly want to get in like who offered it and stuff like that. It's nothing against the people that offered it. Yeah, I mean, the people that it's been several. It's not just one, but like the people that have offered this stuff, I've been offered several different deals, and like, I've always turned them down. And it's like I said, it's nothing against any of those people. Every person I've ever dealt with has been super, super nice and very genuine. But it's not a good move for me. Like they're not going to be able to do anything that I can't do for myself, especially at the point that I'm at right now. I mean, they might put me on some different playlists and like get me in there a little bit more. Yeah. But at what cost? Like it sacrifices, a percentage of my music. I can't do YouTube the way I want to. I have to start copyright claiming videos, like everything that I'm against. Yeah. And like it's not worth giving up who I am to, get money. So
by the way,
I think there's more money to be made in the long run.
Shout out to you for not copyrighting videos, because I can't begin to tell you how many videos on reactions I've done that are just fucking copyrighted that got like more views than I would usually get, but it just gets copyrighted. So it's like, oh no, you can't make money now. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, dude. I never ever want to copyright claim anyone because it's free promotion. Like, people are they're sharing your shit to people that might not have heard it before. Even if it's one new person, that person could tell one other person, that person could tell two, and it's just like a big chain effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Suddenly you've got 300 new fans from one little person that has one subscriber. Like you never know where it's gonna go. And like I was there. Like I mean, I grew rather quickly, but like a year or two ago, I was at less than 50,000 subscribers.
It's crazy you mentioned that because when I like found your channel, you weren't even you were around probably like 60-70K, and I think it was around like the Crypt stuff, like early Crypt days when I found you.
So I was like still doing Call of Duty stuff.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, and it was crazy like seeing your come up, man. Like that was just nuts. Like how all of a sudden you just came about like doing your what was it, the Everything Wrong with Rap Devil, I think it was.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah.
That was the first video that blew up.
And I was like, man, like, I can't think of anyone else, like, in the YouTube scene that fucking deserves, like, the amount of, love that you get and the amount of, like, how big you grew and stuff like that. I can't think of anyone else that deserves that in the scene.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for that. And
that's so good.
It's how I was raised, dude. Like, I'm such a down-to-earth dude that...
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you not know... Like, if you met me at Walmart, you would just think I'm like, one of your homies.
Yeah, definitely,
I'm gonna be like that till the
day
I die.
I can definitely tell you're down to earth. I can definitely tell like you're definitely a down to earth for a real dude, and you don't really pay attention to all the other stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, dude. I mostly care about how you treat me.
Yeah.
And like, it is what it is. I try not to I stay away from drama as much as I can.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I just don't even worry about that kind of shit. I do me. I focus on the people around me and like how people treat me, and I just move forward.
I noticed like and I did kind of, I mean, I was starting to do this kind of similar thing that you were getting into. And I noticed you mentioned it on a podcast about diss tracks. You know how you came up doing diss tracks, and I started doing like a similar thing. And then I just noticed like the sheer negativity that you get from it, and the sheer like atmosphere that you get from doing diss tracks. It kind of puts you in like a negative mind state. And so I've been trying to kind of sheer away from the whole diss track and thing and the whole like drama stuff, because it just puts you in a negative mind state, man.
Yeah, and dude, it fucks you up, and it's such a double-edged sword because it's very fun to do, and diss tracks are fun for me to write, and they're entertaining for the audience. You get views and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but it's not long-lasting music. It's not going to change anybody's life. It's it's not a good representation of who you really are. And if it is the representation of who you are, you're going to be looked at as the guy that has a problem with everybody and just fucking disses people for little bitty stuff. Then nobody's going to want to work with you, and it's a big rabbit hole that you don't want to go down.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I've kind of trying to shy away from, because it's just a whole rabbit hole that I just don't want to be in anymore. But I just noticed I've been not going down through much of these questions because we've been kind of like talking about shit. So
and that's what I wanted, bro. It's all good. That's casual conversation makes for the best conversation.
Yeah, exactly. But I have like another like 40 questions, so I might want to start getting through.
Go for it. All right, let's get it.
So do you have any songs that like never saw kind of the light of day that maybe you recorded for your album, or just generally never saw the light of day at all, that you were like afraid of putting out?
Definitely not afraid of putting out. I'm never afraid of putting anything out. It's more so I don't like the song anymore, or I feel like it's not the right time. There was a song for Tales for the Crypt that didn't get released. It was called Drama Queen. And it was just me. It was talking about just people on the internet and shit. It was a stale topic, and like a lot of the stuff I was saying, like a lot of people would have thought it was about Dax, and I guess subliminally it kind of was, because like it was still during that time frame. But I just like, the more I listened to it, the more I was like, I don't want to deal with this. This doesn't need to be what this album is about. So I trashed that, and I've never. I actually used most of that verse in Death to Mumble Rap. Of all things.
Shit.
I just changed a lot of different words, but that's where that verse came from, because Luke needed it rather quick. But dude, I did like a whole country rap EP sort of thing. There's like 5 or 6 songs that I made that I just lost interest in. So they're just sitting on my computer right now. They all have hooks and like halfway, like the rough drafts of verses, but I don't know if those will ever see the light of day or not.
I can imagine you have a lot of stuff that haven't seen the light of day, because I'm someone myself that sometimes I'll make something and I'll just be like, nah, that's fucking trash, and then not even put it out. And then I think I don't put things out more than I do put things out. Would you say you're similar?
No, not at all. Okay. I usually put out like 95% of the stuff that I do.
Okay.
Because I usually spend a lot of time, and like I'm very intricate with the stuff. The country rap EP thing was just a little fling that I went through, and I really wanted to do it. I worked with a producer out in Nashville that works with a lot of other really big country rappers, like Adam Calhoun, Struggle Jennings, Jelly Roll, like people big in that kind of scene.
That's crazy,
and he made 5 beats for me, and I liked it.
Yeah.
But I just kind of fell out of interest with it, and then. I've made like 2 or 3 more politically based songs in the last couple of weeks about everything that's going on, and I just felt like it wasn't right for me to put them out. One of them is like a Joyner Lucas sort of thing. Like the story behind it is insane. Nobody's ever done anything like it, but I can't put it out because it's not the right time.
Yeah,
first of all,
I can understand.
It's controversial, and I don't want to go down that road. So I'll leave it be.
I mean, that's understandable. I mean, I did a little bit of a vlog about like just kind of like a rant style, talking about all the Black Lives Matter situations, stuff like that. And I literally lost a friend over doing that video.
It's a super touchy topic, dude.
It is a touchy topic, and it was weird because I wasn't even like, I was for the argument. I wasn't against anything. Like, obviously I'm for the whole Black Lives Matter, and I'm not a racist person, but he kind of saw it as like me having like white privilege to say. And then he just kind of like just didn't want to be friends with me anymore, and I was like, fuck, like I didn't understand how much of a touchy topic it was doing that video. So I can understand you not releasing a song if it's kind of around a similar topic, and because nowadays people are super sensitive.
Yeah, and like I did it with like great intentions. I wanted to make my fan base more aware of like both sides of the spectrum, because I'm like, I'm like super down the middle politics wise. I lean more conservatively on most issues, but like I'm just like right there in the middle. And so like I just wanted both people to see both sides of the argument.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think it's a really, really good song. And like the music video would have been dope. The whole story's dope.
Yeah.
But it's not the right time. It might see the light of day at one point, but definitely not right now.
Let me spin it on you then. Do you ever regret not putting out a song?
Not right now.
Not right now?
I might regret not putting that song in. Yeah, that if any song, that would be the song that I might regret not putting out.
Fair enough. By the way, guys, you heard it here first. Crypt's going to be releasing a country EP in 2 weeks. So, shout out.
Yep, not doing that.
No, just kidding.
I play that for people that are like over here and hang out in the tiny closet, but that's about it.
Yeah, fair enough. What inspired you have the song called Down This River, and I was just wondering, was that a true story, and what kind of inspired you to make that song?
Yeah, it's a true story. I killed a guy on a boat.
I just thought is that a true story? But it's definitely not.
Yeah, true story. You're talking to a murderer, bro. I straight up killed this guy. No, I mean, it wasn't a true story. It was like very little aspects of it was a true story. I mean, no is basically the answer.
I guess what I meant was, did it like, was there ever anything? Did it have like similarities to anything in your life? And like,
oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course. I mean, similarities to a lot of different life situations, and I kind of compiled them into one to help make this story. But it's a fictional story that I made up. And the reason I did it is because I was, at that moment in time, I was really getting looped into the fast rap stuff because I was super obsessed with it. And like it seemed like everything that I was putting out, I was just trying to fucking rap fast. And like I just got a ton of comments about it, and I was like, okay, I really am rapping too fast, and that's all I'm doing right now. So I just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do a country storytelling song. And so I made Down This River, and then like the next week, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make a heavy metal rap song, and I made Locked Up the week after that, just to like kind of show people that I. You like that song?
Locked Up is a sick song. I love that song. Yeah, I love the whole storytelling to it as well, and the video is just fucking on point. I love that song.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean that was the whole point behind those two songs. Is I just wanted to show people that I can do other things, and like just really start to branch out and like get out of this box that I was being trapped in.
Speaking on that, because now I guess I got a question on that. How do you feel being known as like the fast rapper? Like, because I've noticed you're a lot more versatile than that. Because even going way back, I noticed on your channel you've always done deep songs. So how do you feel about just being known as the fast rapper per se?
I actually made a couple tweets about this like 4 or 5 hours ago. You were probably asleep whenever I did it.
Yeah, I was definitely asleep.
Yeah, but it just like I'm to the point where I'm like really fed up with it because it was understandable when I first started doing it because it really was all I was doing, and like it's very understandable. But now when people say that stuff to me, I'm just like, dude, I was like, I've done way more emotional like storytelling, deep songs than I've done fast rap songs.
Yeah, definitely.
And like that kind of stuff, it does irritate me. Because it hurts me to make emotional songs. I hate getting in that mind state. It fucking sucks. And so like, when it gets underplayed like that, it's like super disrespectful to me and my craft. And so like I'm not cool with it whenever I get stuck in that. Yeah, it's very annoying.
I can imagine because I can imagine like when you do the emotional type songs that it's really hard to get into that like emotional type state. And actually, I have a question on this. How do you get into that emotional type state when you've done songs like I'm Not Okay and Worst Day of My Life? Because I think, for me, it's kind of hard when I'm trying to do an emotional song to kind of get that perfect delivery and make people feel the way I want them to feel. So how do you get into that emotional state? Do you have to like turn down the lights? Do you have to do something specific in order to get into that state?
Yeah, when I write the songs, I never force it. It just happens to be how I'm feeling that day.
Okay.
And so every time you hear an emotional song, it's on a day that I've just had the worst fucking day, and I'm letting my soul out. Now, as far as recording that, when I recorded those songs with Joey, we had to turn the lights out. We had to close the blinds. I had to record it late at night just to kind of get myself wrapped in the thing. But I had to like think about the situations I was rapping about and like make myself fucking miserable to record the songs to make it as genuine as possible. And so like, I think it was Night in September. I was recording that with Joey, and I think I did the first 45 seconds.
Sick song, by the way.
And I told Joey, thank you, appreciate it. That was actually part of my tweet today. But yeah, I recorded like 45 seconds, and then I started crying. I was like, Joey, I don't want to do this song. We got to do something else.
Fuck.
And he's like, oh shit, all right, cool. And then we just like went on to a different song. So like, dude, I get super emotional when I talk about this stuff. It's not this complex. It's like, okay, I got to make a sad song, something that people can relate to. Like I rap about my life and life stories, and like it's super, super raw shit.
Do you ever get like scared of losing fans when going out of the box of your like niche, like your whole YouTube fast rap niche? Like, do you ever get scared like losing fans or losing, support?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so, because I don't think I'm ever gonna do anything like so outlandish, because like I'm making music that I like.
Yeah.
And like I'm never gonna stray too far away to where it's something that I'm just not gonna fuck with. I was a little bit worried with Locked Up whenever I made that song, and Down This River kind of.
Why is that?
Just because they're just totally different genres almost, and so like a totally different sound. And it's not for everybody, so I was a little worried with that. But people seem to like that. That's some of my fans' favorite songs. So.
By the way, a little bit off topic. I was really looking forward to this Mountain Dew, and it tastes so fucking good. I haven't had Mountain Dew in so long. And I'm nearly finished.
Dude. Don't get addicted. Like, as much as I promote it, don't get addicted.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
Listen, I will drink. I have a water here specifically. I'll drink a water with you. Okay.
Hey, I got water here too. Shout out, I got water here.
All right,
too.
let's see. There we go. We're gonna trade off. Boom. Without further ado, pop a fucking aqua.
Pop Mount Franklin water.
Great value purified drinking water with flavor enhancing minerals.
Oh, okay. I wonder how they get it to have flavor.
I don't know. This was $2 for 36 bottles of water, so I don't know what kind of flavor it is.
That is a bargain.
It's not good.
That is a bargain, though.
They pulled this straight from a creek. There's no purification happening here.
Bit of a controversial question. Not really, but do you feel like you're the fastest YouTube rapper on YouTube? And if not, who do you think is the fastest YouTube rapper?
Definitely not. Luke Gone is 100% faster than I am, and like there's not even a question to me.
Okay,
he is definitely faster at rapping than I am.
I mean, I guess you guys rap so fast, I can't even tell who is faster, to be honest, because you guys are really able to like really rap fast. I've tried it a couple times, and I don't know how you guys like be so, what's the word, like your pronunciation, like when you announce words, it sounds so clear, and I can hear everything you guys say. And I don't know how you guys do it, to be honest. It's fucking nuts. Like, do you ever like fail like takes when recording it, or no?
Bro, I wish I could show you some videos that I have, dude. Especially back when I used to do the like fast rap challenges. But like, Joey has a video. It might even be on his Instagram somewhere of me recording Dunna, which is the song I have with Quadeca from Tales from the Crypt.
Dunna.
Like I have a moderate, I have like a moderately fast verse for a long time in there. And like it took me hours to record that, and I would get so fucking pissed because I'd get like really close and then I'd fuck up, and like it just I fuck up all the time, dude, all the time.
Yeah, I can imagine, because even just not doing like fast rap, if I ever fuck up a take, sometimes I'm sitting here just screaming at my fucking mic like it's so fucking annoying.
I think a lot of people record the same way. I really think we all record the same. It's like you get right there, you almost got a verse perfect, and then you're like your voice does something that you don't like. It's like, oh fuck! You just got to redo it. So I'm the same.
I can't tell you the amount of times I'll get annoyed just at the way I've said a word. Like it'll sound good, but it's like not perfect, or like I don't enunciate something perfect. And essentially, me and my mic at this point are fucking enemies. Like I fucking hate my mic sometimes. I scream at my mic a lot. So yeah,
dude. I promise I'm the exact same way. And like Joey Natto's the same way.
Oh shit!
Like way worse than I am. He says some just off the wall shit. Like he says some of the funniest shit.
I can imagine.
I love it, dude.
I can imagine that'd be funny because he doesn't really swear on YouTube really, and I can imagine him just sitting by himself, just swearing the fuck out of his mic.
Dude, Joey didn't even have like a verse or anything on my album. He did like voice skits for me.
Oh yeah.
And he swore so much, like fucking up the voice skits.
Oh shit!
I can't even imagine what it'd be like. Just doing the album in general, it's hilarious.
So with everything you said on your song "Worst Day of My Life," did all of that actually happen in one day? Because you mentioned a lot of stuff that happened in one day. Did that actually happen in one day, or was it over a period of time?
The majority of it happened in one day. There was a couple things that I just kind of threw in there to just like, here we go, razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
But the big things of that happened that day. Like, it was a fucking crazy day. Yeah, that day sucked.
Yeah, I can imagine, because like I've had similar days to that where, you know, you just kind of feel like everything's going wrong, and like the next thing you do, it's just like, oh fuck, I spilt my Mountain Dew on my keyboard. Ah fuck, I got no toilet paper when I went to take a shit. Like it just feels like your world's kind of like crumbling down on you. Do you use days like this to fuel you?
Sometimes. I mean, obviously it fueled a song.
Yeah, of course.
I try to use it as fuel as best as I can, but sometimes, dude, life just gets the best of me, and I lay in my bed and, you know, pout for 24 hours. Like, sometimes I'm human, dude. Sometimes life just becomes really hard to handle.
Sometimes we have our own period days, and we have to wear a tampon all day.
No. Exactly, dude. Like I've been wearing a maxi pad the whole week, bro.
Fucking hell. Oh god, that's funny. Do you ever have fears of falling off or failing at all?
Of course. I think every artist does, or any creator, anybody always has that fear of, like, you know, nobody really caring anymore. So, yeah, absolutely.
Do you like the song Devil Went Down to Hip Hop? How did that come about, and what inspired the concept for that? And by the way, shout outs to getting No Life Shaq on that, because that was sick.
Yeah, I tried so hard to get him to rap on that. He wouldn't do it.
How was the recording day for that, like, as well, with No Life Shaq as well?
It was dope. It was the first time I ever met No Life Shaq too, and I brought Vin J and his cameraman down. That was the second time I had met Vin J. But the song idea, I had been holding on to that song for a long time. The idea of the song. And I had the beat made for a while. I probably had the beat made close to a year before I actually did anything with the song. And
sick beat. Did Joey make that beat?
Yeah, Joey made the beat.
Hey, who made that beat? Nado. Always wanted to do that. Sorry, just had to do that.
No, you're good, man. You're good. But as far as the song, like I said, I had the idea for a long time. I always wanted to do it. I love the idea of, like, the devil battling someone. Yeah. And Devil Went Down to Hip Hop. Or Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah,
obviously is a song that I listened to a ton growing up.
Love that song.
And storytelling songs that give you a visual are always dope. And
yeah, definitely.
You know, I always wanted to do something with that. And so they just kind of worked out the way it did. Vin J is really cool. And I know our raps complement each other very well. Yeah. And I knew he'd be the perfect person to play the devil. So it was very interesting.
Was recording day, like, on the set, like doing the music video, was there like any funny moments at all during the three of you? Or like, was there any experiences?
I mean, I kicked Vin J. No, Vin J kicked me like 100 times. There's a scene where I'm like walking up the gallows where he's up there rapping and he kicks me off the stage.
Oh yeah.
We did that take like 100 times, just trying to get it to look real. And then, like, we just couldn't figure out what to do with Shaq. Like, I knew I wanted him in the video somewhere. I just didn't know what we wanted him to do. Yeah. And so he ended up being the bartender. Like, the bartender.
Yeah. Gotta get the coach, the biology coach, as the bartender.
Exactly. Yeah, we found, like, this makeshift shotgun prop in the back of the building we were in. So we let him use that. Yeah. And, like, there's a scene where he's just like pointing the shotgun at random things, and like he has no idea what he's supposed to shoot. Like, that stuff was just really funny in the moment to see. It's like nobody knew what to do with Shaq. We just knew we wanted him there, and it was just a fun time hanging out with those guys. That video shoot took like 10 hours. It was a long video shoot.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Props to you getting him on the Cypher, by the way, at the end. That was definitely something I wasn't expecting. Like,
Shout out to Shaq. Shout out to
Shaq, man. And he like. He can rap, man. Like, honestly, like, obviously it's not like something like that's, you know, crazy out of this world, because it's like his first time rapping. But I was very surprised, like, with him and his rapping.
Bro, I knew he could. I knew he could. With the amount of music that man's listened to, like, you eventually have to develop a sense of rhythm, at least by listening to all this music. So I knew he could. He just wasn't confident enough in himself. Yeah. It was basically So I basically forced him to be on the Cypher.
How dare you? How dare you?
Hey, listen, man, it made for great content, okay?
That is true. And now we're gonna start trying to get someone to hate on you because that's what we like to do on this interview.
Dope. Let's do it.
All right, so Crypt hates everyone that he collabs with, and he has no favorite collab. So we'll just not read that. No, I'm kidding. The question is there any favorite collabs you've done?
Like favorite people to work with, or favorite song that I've done?
I would say like favorite person to work with, like, and I know I don't want to put anyone on blast, and obviously you love everyone you work with, but was there ever is there like a song that you have like that was like the favorite song like collaboration that you've done?
Yeah, I absolutely love working with Vin J, just because like he's like one of my best friends, dude. He's one of those guys I could probably not talk to him for 5 years and then go to his house and hang out with him for 2 or 3 days and not have a non-funny moment. He's a hilarious person. But I mean, he raps really well. We complement each other very well. Easy to work with. Videos go great. The first song we ever did was Out of My Mind together.
Good song, by the way. Another good song.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's really easy and really fun to work with. So I love working with Vin J. Chase is super easy to work with. We don't have that much stuff together, but he's usually really quick with stuff. Joey Nato is very easy to work with as well. I mean, we did a whole album together in 4 days.
When the Sky Turns Red. Another sick album. Sorry, you just got too many sick songs.
I appreciate it, man.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've never really had people that, like, I've done a song with at the end. It's like, fuck, I don't want to work with this guy ever again.
Yeah,
I mean, besides Dax at that one point, but me and Dax are cool now. So I'd love to work with Dax again.
Yeah, shout outs to Dax.
Yeah.
Is there ever like a moment you feel like you out-rap someone on a song? Oh, getting more controversial here. Nah.
I don't know. I've definitely had moments where I felt like somebody out-rapped me on a song.
I thought you were gonna throw jabs at Joey Nato and say you rap better than Joey Nato on all of his songs.
No, dude, Joey can fucking rap, bro. It's crazy. Joey can, like, he's such an underrated. He's a one bar kind of guy. Like he's so good at these little like one-liners. Like I love doing schemes and like long, drawn-out schemes. But Joey's so good at just like slapping you in the face.
I definitely feel like both you and Joey Nato, there's just certain different things that say that Joey Nato might do better than you, and then there's some things that you might do better than Joey Nato. So like you two on a track definitely like complement each other, and it just makes a perfect track to me, to be honest. Like you guys just sound so well on a track. So
appreciate that.
Yeah,
I mean, as far as out rapping somebody, I've never felt like I overwhelmingly out rapped someone on a track. But Lex Bratcher has kicked my ass every single time we've ever been on a song together. She is so fucking good.
Oh, she can spit. Oh my god! When I first found her when you did a song with her, like your first song with her that you did, and I was like, fuck, this person can fucking spit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. And like we just recently did another song for her EP. It's called MIA.
Yeah.
And like another one, she just like she's so wavy and she's so good, dude. Like I heard her verse. I was like, this beat is dope. And I know we need to do another song together, but like there's no way I can even like come close to this. So I'm just like gonna give it my all. But you got it. Like you were up next. She's gonna be big one day, man. She's fucking dope.
Yeah, definitely. Like it took me by surprise how well she can rap. And shout out, I think she got a collab with Tech Nine on his album. Was it? I think.
Yeah, that song's really good too.
That's crazy. Yeah,
that song's called This, and she fucking killed it.
Yeah,
she's so good, dude.
Do you listen to your own music? Because I know, like, and I don't mean like, because I know obviously like when we're like making a song and we're like practicing it and then like mixing it and recording it, we listen to it a lot to make sure it's perfect. But I mean like outside of that, like. Do you listen to, like, once it's done, do you find yourself later on listening to your music and actually vibing off it?
Yes, absolutely. All the time.
Oh, damn. I'm not the only one, folks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I thought I was the only one.
I'm like a halfway narcissist, bro. I'm my own biggest fan.
Yeah.
Also my own biggest enemy. Like, I just,
yeah, same.
But I find that it helps me grow with music, too.
Yeah.
Like, I can constantly go back and listen to the stuff and, like, just enjoy some of the stories that I tell, but also listen for things that I can work on as well. And I think the more I listen to myself, the more I help myself improve that kind of stuff. But like rapping from my closet, dude, I've listened to that a ton. I love that.
Yeah, I can understand why. It's like one of your best tracks.
Yeah. And rapping from my closet, I've listened to it a lot. But like Us, I still listen to Us on a very regular basis.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, because I thought might have been the only one, because like I not only am I my own worst critic, and I'm probably like no one can hate me as much as I hate myself, like when it comes to like
Yeah,
my
I feel
content
you.
and music. But I don't think anyone else can think I'm as good as I am as well. Sometimes like I'll make a track and be like, yo, this is fire, like I'm so underrated and slept on, and then I'll listen to it like
Yeah,
that day, like constantly over and over. So I'm
yeah.
thank fuck. You heard it here first. Crypt does it as well, alright? I'm not the only one.
Dude, I do the exact same thing, bro. Literally do the exact same thing. I love myself. So
How do you go about like when making a song? Because I know you rap fast a lot. Like, how do you go about remembering the lyrics? Because I know it's a very like touchy thing when people make like mic like videos and they're like reading off their phone. Which, by the way, I don't understand why. It's kind of fucking stupid. How do you go about remembering the lyrics for when you like make a music video? Because I can imagine it'd be hard sometimes remembering the lyrics with how fast you go sometimes.
yeah. I mean, the fast parts are always pretty difficult, but like I try to change my flows so many times in a song to give myself like points, and like I'm usually pretty good at memorizing which flow comes next and the words that go inside of that flow. Like I'm really meticulous about how I structure my songs
Yeah, yeah,
to like help memorize it, but like I fuck up all the time. So like even in the rapping from my closet video, it's a one take video, and those are
yeah,
super fucking hard to memorize.
yeah. They are. I've done a few of those,
But
and
they
fuck, yeah,
yeah, they're fun, but they're hard to memorize. But even in the final take that we have, like
yeah.
there's a couple words that I fucked up because I couldn't remember exactly what I
Really?
said.
I didn't even notice. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean I'm pretty good at just like
Yeah,
doing that little maneuver right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like or doing a Dax turning away when you forget the lyric and then turning back. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
That's a little trick.
Nah, I feel you. Yeah, dude. And my memory's shit, dude. My memory is horrible,
Yeah.
but like I said, I just try to organize songs in a particular way to where I can remember them.
Yeah, it's funny.
And it helps for stage performance too.
It's funny you say that because like even like say my mate DK, even he struggles like not putting him on blast or anything, but even he struggles with like remembering lyrics sometimes. And I thought I didn't know I thought I wasn't the only one, but I noticed like a lot of people have been saying they struggle with remembering their lyrics as well, because when I make a song, I record it so much to the point where after I finish the recording process, I remember the whole thing because my memory is just that
Yeah.
good. And so like even if I do like a remix, I can like literally like remember the lyrics after I record the remix and do the video that day without reading off my phone. So I guess my memory is just better than Crypt's. No, I'm kidding.
It is. Yeah, no, I promise you it is. My memory is ass. Like, it is so bad. So you got that one, buddy. I'll give you that one every day of the week.
Hey, I can flex on that now. You heard it here first. I don't know if you don't want to mention this and you talk about this, and you don't have to talk about this if you don't want to. We'll just go on to a next question because it might be a little bit something you don't want to get into. But the YouTube rapper tournament that you were gonna do, if it were have to gone through, who do you think would have done really well?
I think 6 seconds would have won.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy because I thought the exact same thing.
Yes, I mean Shizzy would have fucking ate
Yeah,
a lot of people. I mean Grizzy Hendrix is really fucking nasty too.
yeah, he
It's
is.
just it would depend. Like I feel like it would probably come down to those two if we're talking like battle rap wise.
Yeah,
Like their styles are just like it would have been an all out fucking war. So it's good that it didn't
definitely.
happen.
Yeah, that is
It's
definitely
a dope
true.
idea, and I was excited for it at first.
Yeah.
But then so much drama happened out of that shit, dude. Like fuck that whole thing.
I don't understand why. Like, I see a lot of drama like sparking about from you sometimes when it comes to like YouTube tournaments or YouTube ciphers, and sometimes I just
It's
don't
stupid,
understand
man.
why. Yeah,
I mean, it's just in a way I'm flattered because like it's so many, it's something big enough that so many people want a part of, and like they get mad
Yeah.
when they don't get a part. But it is flattering in a
Yeah.
sense, but in another sense, it's like I literally don't have to do this. Like I just
exactly.
want to do something fun for everybody. So why are you getting upset? Yeah, I don't know. There's always drama, dude. There will always be drama, no matter what happens on anything, despite how much I try to stay away from it.
Yeah, true. Drama. I don't know what's drama. Just loves everybody. To be honest, like you can't get away from
Everybody
drama
loves
ever.
drama too.
Yeah, exactly, and
Yeah.
everyone loves drama. You know, I guess that's also one way to, I don't know, because a lot of people I find they do a lot of things involving like diss tracks and drama just to get views, and I understand the point because like, you know, it does make views and it is good, you know, views because everyone just likes drama. But I don't know, there's just so much drama like surrounding like a lot of things on YouTube nowadays, and quite frankly, like I personally get sick of it.
Yeah, dude, I hate drama with a passion. Like it's like I said, it's fun when it first happens, but then it just gets so tiresome.
Yeah. With the KSI beef, now I won't get into this because I know like you're probably sick of it and you're probably sick of a lot of beef stuff. But I guess with the KSI beef, would you take the KSI beef back? Is my question. Did you regret it or?
No, absolutely not. I would not take that back at all. For one, because there was never actually any animosity. Like
Yeah,
I never
definitely.
hated the guy. So it's like there was nothing like crazy. That was like strictly it's like KSI said my name. I'm going to like capitalize off this
Yeah.
and just like I look like a bitch if I don't respond if one of the biggest creators on the platform takes shots. Like I can't
Yeah,
act like
true.
I'm too good for this, whatever. Yeah, no, I definitely would not take it back because I became really, really, really good friends with Deji after that.
Yeah.
And I
So
love
yeah.
Deji to death. I mean, I met Jallo, I met Dax through that whole thing.
Yeah.
Despite the rocky thing that happened, I mean, Dax and I we have something that's going to be really cool at some point in the future. I'm just glad that I met some cool people off of that whole thing, and obviously I got a huge push out of that. I got a huge European fan base out of that. So
damn.
it was definitely a win out of that.
How?
That's how I first came into contact with Randolph.
Oh shit! Yeah, true. Oh, I forgot. You had the beef with Randolph too. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, that's how it started. That's the whole reason I was there.
Yeah,
I was there
totally
to diss
forgot.
Randolph.
Fuck you, Randolph. Oh shit, KSI won shit. Fuck you, KSI. Fuck everybody. Nah.
That was so wild, man.
Yeah. How was that experience? Like, meeting Deji and like recording with them and stuff like that. Like, was that a crazy experience?
It was the
Any
first time
stories?
I ever recorded in a studio. Yeah, I've got plenty of stories for that one, but
Oh sweet.
it was the first time I ever recorded in a studio. At that point,
Oh
I'd
shit.
only recorded in my closet on a mic like I did right now. And to this day, that is still the only time I've ever recorded in a music studio.
Oh wow,
was
shit.
That song, yeah.
I've recorded
Unless
a
you
few
count
times.
Joey's room, but yeah, it's wild. It's different, man.
Yeah, it is.
You get out of your element, and you gotta get comfortable in there.
It's very awkward too, for me.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it definitely is.
Yeah.
But yeah, luckily I wasn't too aware of Deji, and like I knew who he was, and I'd seen several videos, but I wasn't like super invested in the whole Sidemen KSI comedy shorts gamer. I wasn't like huge into all that stuff.
What's
so
up?
It wasn't like a
Deji here. No, sorry, just had to
Yeah.
do that. Fuck, he shouts so loud. Sorry.
Stop! It's Deji.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't like fanboying hard. I knew Deji was a huge creator, almost at 10 million subscribers.
Yeah.
At that point, I was more so like, I can't believe I'm in fucking LA.
Yeah.
Like it was wild, dude. It was a crazy experience for sure. And Deji, one of the most down to earth people. As soon as I opened the door and he wasn't there. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? And he like jumped out. And he's like, Crypt! And like scared the shit out of me.
Oh my
I
god.
was like, oh, I'm gonna like this guy.
Straight from his interviews, he does it in real life too. As soon as you meet him.
Yeah, dude.
Crypt! Sup? Fucking hell, that's nuts. I expect that.
Yeah, man. We hit it off instantly, bro. Like
Yeah.
Deji's one of those guys. Like I know if I go to the UK, Deji's letting me chill at his house. He's probably gonna let
That's
me sleep
sick.
in the bed with him.
Oh shit. Whoa, okay. Damn, that's and then you can start flexing on people that you know his PP size.
Yeah,
fuck.
Deji's awesome. So is Jallo. Shout out to Jallo too. I love Jallo.
A lot of people don't give him props, but his music is actually really good. Like I like Jallo's music.
Yeah, he's got some hits, dude. Matilda's fucking insane.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of people don't give Deji props. Like obviously he's not the best, but because he's still kind of new to like making music, but he's still a lot better than I expected Deji to be. Like
Right.
for someone that doesn't really make music.
Yeah, he's improved a lot too. And I guess some stories about the studio. If you listen to my verse on that song, Deji does all of my ad libs for me.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
like Deji he was in the studio with me as I was rapping and would just do the ad libs during my verse.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not like how you standard record songs. Like he was just in there just saying random shit in between my bars. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
I got halfway drunk with Dax.
Oh
And I
shit.
don't drink. Yeah, I think I actually can't even remember. It was so surreal, dude. It was a out of body experience almost.
I just
Because like nobody fucking knew who I was.
I didn't want to really get into this, but I guess you don't have to if you want to. And it's just something I just thought of now. With Dax, with meeting him in person, is he very different to like how he is online, like with his online persona and how he handles things online? Like, is he different in person or is he like similar?
He's like halfway similar. Dax has changed a lot since I met him in person. When I
Yeah,
met him, he
definitely.
was really fucking weird.
Oh, really?
Like he was cool, but he did some weird shit to where I was
Oh,
like, I
shit.
don't really know if I want to mess with this guy anymore. Like
Oh, damn.
and and I won't get into the specifics of some of the weird shit that he did,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
just like
that's
the
cool.
way he talked, like he talked about himself, like it was like a god complex, third person superiority sort of thing. It was super
Oh, shit.
strange.
Yeah.
But he doesn't talk like that anymore, and I've talked to him since then. And he's a really chill guy. Like,
And I know, like, obviously what Dax, and we won't get into that, but what Dax did was, pretty shady. But I respect him for the way he's changed. Because a lot of people
mhm,
they don't change, and they're too like in their own ego to admit where they've gone wrong. So I kind of
right,
respect Dax in that sense, where he's kind of changed and kind of shied away from like what all that shady stuff he got into. But yeah, respects to Dax, and respects to you guys, like, making, showing love, and not being in a beef anymore, because it takes a lot of,
of course.
yeah, it takes a lot to do that, because I know a lot of people on YouTube, and even just in real life, they can't get over certain things. So respect to you guys for that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm really good at reading if apologies are like genuine and stuff.
Yeah,
And the first time he tried to apologize, I was like, dude, go fuck yourself. And like
yeah, I can understand.
it was very shortly after the whole shit went down. And like he offered to do a song with me. He's like, it'll blow up, like it'll do numbers. And I was like, no, go fuck yourself. I don't want anything to do with you. It's like, I know you just want this. You know, this song will do well because we've all dissed each other. No.
Yeah,
And then, and no, I hated Dax, dude. Like he was the
shit.
only person in my life that I legitimately hated for a very long
Fuck.
time.
Hate's a strong word,
And
man.
then, yeah, I don't use it ever.
Yeah,
Well, I do use it a lot, but like I don't mean it. But he was one of those guys. Like if I saw him, like I was gonna fight him on sight, even if I got my ass kicked, I was gonna
yeah,
fight him every time I saw him, just because I like just could not stand him.
shit.
But yeah, dude, in March of this year, whenever he reached out, it was super genuine, and I could just instantly see the change.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that weighing on my heart anymore either. So got squashed it up. All good.
Squash that beef. Squash it up.
All good. Yeah. Shout out to Dax for making the first move, because I definitely was
Yeah.
not going to.
Oh shit, damn. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So with going on to back on the topic a little bit, where you made a lot of like diss tracks in the past. I noticed your "Without Me" remix you did a while ago, where you called out like a bunch of bigger YouTubers, your ex and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do that song, specifically?
So it's so weird because I literally watched that video and the video prior to that like 2 nights ago
Oh
when I was
shit.
in my like depression bag.
Oh shit.
So if people weren't around during that time, actually, it's the only time I've ever quit YouTube. Was a month before that song released,
Fuck
and
yeah.
nobody knows the video's not there anymore. It's private, so only I
Yeah.
can see it. But like I did a 30-minute live stream or so. It was right after my girlfriend, fiance, whatever we were,
Yeah.
told me to leave her alone. She was fucking with some other dude, just like
Fuck. Sorry to
night
hear
of
that,
September.
man. That's fucked.
No,
Sorry to
it's
hear
it's
that,
all
man.
good, man. It's literally the live stream is the day night in September happened,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and yeah, and so like I'm like crying on this live stream. I'm telling everybody
Fuck.
about how much I hate my life and how like every time, because like in my mind I was paying more attention to the gaming stuff that I was doing. I wasn't even
Yeah.
like doing music at that point. I was just like, I mean, I was doing like
Yeah.
Call of Duty diss tracks and shit like that, but like I was showing way more attention to all this stuff than I was to her, and I was putting blame on myself. It's
Oh
like if
yeah.
I didn't do,
If you,
if I didn't focus on this shit, I could have saved my relationship. I'd be married. Like I had my whole life figured out. I was gonna get
Shit.
married. We had a house picked out. Like all this other shit. Had our kids' names picked out. Like it was the
Fuck.
life. My future was there, and like it all just came crashing down. So I did this live stream for like 30 minutes, just like telling everybody all the shit. And I was like, guys, I'm done. I don't want to do YouTube anymore. Every time I'm here, it just reminds me that I gave up that for this, and like this is not worth it.
Yeah.
And so like I quit YouTube, and I was gone for a month, and then I just like got to the point. It's like, dude, like, I made it this far.
Yeah.
I'm not getting her back, so I might as well just like see what I can do with it. So I
Yeah.
came back with the song "Without Me," and I was just like, and at that time I think iDubbbz and Ricegum, like the Content Cop, came out, and I don't know, I just wanted to like diss random other people. I don't even know why I did that.
Yeah.
Like this Keemstar in there, I fucking love Keemstar, even though he's an asshole most of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just threw some shots at the end of the song about my ex-girlfriend, and it just like it really helped me kind of move forward with everything.
That's crazy, man. And I'm sorry to hear about that whole situation going down. Like, I've
No,
definitely
dude,
been
it's
in
fine.
that.
Fuck
Yeah.
her.
Fucking bitch.
Dude, it took a long time. It did take a long time to get over
Yeah.
that. I mean, it's been 3 years, but she's engaged to somebody else now.
Yeah.
That's his problem to deal with.
And sometimes I guess
I'm here chilling.
sometimes I guess, certain things have to happen to make you realize, that, to go certain ways. It's kind of like the butterfly effect. If that didn't happen, maybe you wouldn't have been, as big where you're at now today.
Oh yeah, I 100% would not
Yeah.
have done what I'm doing right now because
Yeah.
she didn't really even know about it. Like she kind of knew about it, but like
Yeah.
it wasn't something that my parents didn't even really know about it at the time. I was not
damn.
really telling many people. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Sorry to hear about all that, man. Like, that sucks.
Bro, no need. I'm not looking for pity or anything. No need to say you're
Yeah, I know.
sorry for any of that shit. It's what made me who I am, dude.
Yeah.
And it gave me the substance for a lot of really good songs too. So like Night of September.
Yeah.
I'm Not Okay. That was a big part of that song.
Sometimes we gotta vent to get over it, and I find myself, venting in my music as well sometimes. And yeah, so I know where you're coming from with that. If you were to start your YouTube channel from scratch tomorrow, what would you do different?
I don't know. It's hard to say I'd do anything different because it led me to where I am. But I probably, I don't know. I wouldn't do diss tracks. I'd stay away from diss tracks. I don't know. I had a lot of fun doing the Call of Duty stuff back in the day. I mean, super cringy to go back and look at some of the stuff I did. I was really bad at editing. I didn't know how to do jump cuts very well.
Oh, man, don't get me started with editing. I used to use Movie Maker, man, all the time.
Yeah, I feel you, man. God bless.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't change anything because it's all led to exactly where I'm at right now. So, as cliche as that sounds.
That's fair enough. I mean, I guess that's a pretty stupid question, seeing as though that's how, you come about. So.
No, I mean, I think it's a typical question, and I don't really think about that kind of stuff. So it's a good question to ask.
With the attention that you got from Rap Dev, everything went wrong with Rap Devil. Were you expecting the success you got from that video, and were you expecting like all the hate you got from it as well? And I know you mentioned that you actually took it down, I think, and then put it back up. Yeah, on a video. So what were you expecting that?
I definitely was not expecting hate like at all. At that point, I mean, I've experienced a couple hate comments, but like nothing to the extent of what that had. But I had never done a video like this before. I had never done a reaction video before. I was really starting to move into the rap scene a little bit more, like doing my own music and shit. And I loved Cinema Sins, like with a passion, and I still do.
I love
I don't know if
videos.
like I said, I was in love with that. So I was like, I think it'd be kind of cool to break down this song and just like shit all over it because MGK's going after Eminem, and I liked MGK at the time too. That's the thing. I liked both artists, but like I was like, MGK is in the wrong here. Like I'm not cool with this.
Yeah.
And so I made that video, and it didn't even get like crazy bad dislikes. It had like 200 likes and like 30 dislikes. So it wasn't like a crazy bad ratio, but that was horrible for me. I was like, my world was crashing. Like people hate me. People hate me.
Yeah.
And so I took it down, and I took it down, and I was like, fuck this, dude. I'm not gonna deal with this hate. This is bullshit. And Matt PFV, I don't know if you know who that is.
I know who that is. Yeah, he's dope.
Okay, yeah, he actually he sent me a message. He's like, bro, where's the video at? I was like, I was getting too much hate. I don't want to do this. And then he sent me a screenshot of a video that he put out that has 1 million views, and it got a ton of dislikes at first, but it blew up. He's like, I almost took this video down, but it blew up, and I'm glad I didn't. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just put it up, fuck it. So I put it back up like an hour and a half later, and then the next morning I woke up to like 400,000 views.
Shit.
And which was absolutely, I wasn't getting 2,000 views on a video back then. So it was absolutely mind-blowing to see that. And then I followed it up with everything great about Rap Devil, or everything. I followed it up with everything great about Rap Devil. That did well too. But then I followed that up with everything great about Killshot, and that's still my most viewed video to this day.
Yeah, shit.
And, it's just the whole month, that September, bro. September was insane.
It's funny you mentioned
I gained like 120,000 subs that month.
That's crazy, and it's funny you mentioned like getting 30 dislikes and then your whole world was crashing around you, because I did a bit ago, like nearly a year ago now, I did a diss track towards Tom McDonald, and it's one apart from Mac Lethal's diss track. It's literally like out of like all the small people that aren't big, it's the biggest diss track to him, and it got a ton.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it got a shit ton of hate. I got like 2,000 dislikes on it, only 200 likes, and to this day, literally like every day I get like at least 10 to 20 comments on that, just shitting all over me.
Yeah.
So
bro, his fan base is out there, man. It's
fucking wild. Oh, dude, like the amount of comments I get of just to tell me to kill myself and I'm a meth head and my lisp is horrible. Like, oh my god, dude, fuck. Like that's one reason why
dude.
I don't want to do diss tracks anymore. Because like, fuck, man, the comment section is just horrendous when a lot of people hate on you, man. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, dude, with his fan base, and like, don't get me wrong, I like Tom, dude. I really do. I think he's a genuine person. But like his fan base made me hate him for a long time. Yeah. Without ever speaking to him or anything. And I've still never spoken to him directly. But they made me hate him for a long time because like I just gave my opinion on the Mac Lethal Tom McDonald situation and they were not having it. Yeah. And like to this like I still get comments about that kind of shit. It's like it is what it is, whatever. I don't really care. I get so many other comments that I don't pay attention to that. But like even rapping from my closet, like they think that I'm talking about him and they're like still like saying this horrific stuff about me. And it's like if you listen to rapping from my closet and the stuff that you think I'm talking about Tom McDonald about, you would immediately have to think that Tom McDonald was talking about me in his song. So it would be me responding to the stuff that he said about me, which it's not. Like to my understanding, there was literally zero anything going on with there. The last time I spoke, or even like any interaction with us, he said I was his favorite reactor. Oh shit! And that was the last time. Yeah, and that was on my second channel like a year ago. It feels like. Probably not that long ago.
And it's annoying because people would just tend to think like, even if you just say someone's name that you're dissing them, like you could just say someone's name in a track and you're like, oh, he's dissing him. And it's like, no, he's not, because I don't know if you saw this or anything, and you probably didn't, but you know, I've done a few remixes to your Cyphers, and in one of them I mentioned your name, and a ton of people were like, oh, why are you going at Crypt? Why are you dissing Crypt? And I even put in the title, Crypt fan destroys Cypher beat. But they still were like in my comment section hated on me saying, oh, you dissing Crypt. And I was like, fam, I didn't even diss him. What the fuck? I just mentioned his name.
Yeah, dude, they just hear the name. And like I caught a lot of that in rapping from my closet because I said NF's name. Yeah. And I was just like telling people to stop comparing me to NF when I rap about my depression and stuff. Yeah. And I even said, it's like, that's no disrespect to Nate. He's one of the greatest.
He's one of the greatest. I was like, how could anyone think you're dissing NF for that? What the fuck?
And like I said, they hear names and it's like immediately, it's like diss. So
with mine, I said Crypt ignored my audition, so I put my thoughts on audition, and that wasn't to say like you ignored my audition. It was more or less because I was going for like the rhyme. I was trying to go for that rhyme scheme. So I was trying to kind of say like, you know, oh, you know, Crypt didn't pick me for the cypher, so I'm gonna, you know, spaz on the beat and you know, have my shot at spazzing on the beat. And then people just took that out of context and was like, oh shit, he's dissing Crypt. Like even Too Lit Mafia reacted to it because I paid for him to react to it, and he like did a whole video like, oh shit, he dissed Crypt, and he put it in the thumbnail and was like, oh, throwing shots. And I was like, ah, fuck. Like I like really.
I mean, I can see. I can see where people would think that. On a base level. But like, I've been doing this. I've been in the scene for a good amount of time and been like heavily involved with it. That I know when shots are being taken and when they're not. And like that kind of stuff. It's just like I don't see that as shots at all. Yeah, you'd have to say like 2 or 3 more things about me. For me to be like, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck, man?
Like when it's stuff like that, it's like I get it. I understand that kind of stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, I guess that's another reason for why I was like so shocked that you did this interview, because I was like, fuck, I hope he doesn't like think I was throwing shots at him or anything like that. So yeah, I appreciate you again coming on here, because you know you don't have to do that. Like I only have like 2K subs, and you don't have to take your time out of your day to like come on a small channel. So I really appreciate it, man.
Nah, bro. I'm pretty sure I told you I'd do this interview like 7 months ago, and like I don't even remember what happened. Yeah, like I've always been willing to do this. It just works out as a timing thing. Yeah, and like my life moves so fucking fast right now, man. It's insane.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I am glad I finally was able to get around to do this, though. Shout out to my mom for like getting everything completely tight and organized. Yeah, because like I had it in my inbox, like, and I just hadn't read it yet because I had so many emails. And I just lay in bed, it's like I don't want to read any of these emails.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
like it's definitely nothing against you. Like obviously,
no, 100%.
I've had a really fun time. So,
and I guess now you think that interview's over. I still have 5 questions, bitch. No, just kidding.
No. Keep asking, whore.
I guess we'll go to a speed round and try and get these questions done because I feel like I'm taking too much of your time and you want to go get your podcast done with.
If I didn't have to do this podcast with Joey, he sent me like 12 text messages. If I didn't have to do that, I'd sit here and talk all night.
Shit, damn, that's crazy. Damn, yeah. Just let Joey know I'm sorry for keeping you so long when you
you're good, man.
do the video. Do you have any plans on making any more how to rap like videos?
Ooh, yes and no. I'm working on something right now that's like a spin-off of that.
Okay. Oh shit.
So, yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it's not going to be the same style where I like listen to their music and then try to emulate it because those always get copyright claimed.
Yeah, true.
And so like I'm gonna do something else to where I still mimic their style, but it's in a different way.
Okay.
The title of the title of the video will be different, and I'm definitely gonna try one just to see how it goes. And then if that works out, I'll probably continue that little series out. I mean, I'm about to start trying a lot of different things.
Hell yeah.
Right now, I feel like all I'm doing is just reaction, and then a song every 2 to 3 weeks. And it's getting really stale. And so, like, I just want to try some different things, if they might catch on.
I know how you feel, because, like, sometimes, like, and I know with YouTube, you need to be very consistent with, like, uploading all the time, because if you just don't upload for a day, YouTube's like, hey, fuck you, we're taking your views away, and we're going to push it less.
Exactly, bro.
Fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have felt the same. Like even recently, like doing so many videos, and I'll be like, oh, I'm just doing reaction after reaction, and I'm getting bored of it. But at the same time, like obviously coming from being a small person, and you've been there before, like it's like literally one of the only things you can do to try and get your music heard or try and get out there. So I guess it's just a bit of a grind. But I've definitely felt the same a lot. Like just doing reaction over reaction, and it's just getting boring. But yeah, so sometimes I would like not do reactions based on I don't want to do a video if I'm not feeling it, because you can kind of tell when someone's not feeling it when they're doing a video.
Yeah, of course, dude.
And like
I've cut out I've stopped so many different videos where I'm reacting to stuff, and I just like catch myself just staring at the screen. Yeah. And then in the video, I'm just like, this is fucking stupid, and I'll just turn it off and then leave. And
I noticed you did that with the Eminem, the recent Eminem album, Music to Be Noticed By. You didn't react to all the songs, and
that was more so because like people. That's where I let the hate kind of get to me a little bit. Really? Like I was going through a really weird point. I was going through a really weird point at that time anyway. And like I was just reviewing these songs and giving my input, and people were not happy that I wasn't giving the songs a higher rating than what I gave them. Oh shit! And like I was giving the songs like 8 out of 10s and like 7 out of 10s and stuff like that. And I talk about some of the stuff that I didn't like, and I talk about the stuff that I did like I do in every other reaction. And like people were just super fucking salty about it. It's like, fuck you! Like you're turning me into a critic. Like, I just want to enjoy Eminem's album. Like he's one of my favorite artists. Just let me sit here and enjoy the album. So I quit doing videos on it, and I just sit back and listen to the album like anybody else would.
That's fair enough. That would annoy the shit out of me too. Like I hate it when people think like they can kind of like I don't know, control the way you react or something like that, or I don't know how to explain it, but I hate when people do that. That's what turns me off certain reactions as well, when people do that. And I'm not even big, and I get that sometimes. So yeah, I can understand. It's fucking up again. More YouTube tech issues. Cock. Okay, we're good. We're nearly done.
Cock.
We're nearly done. All right, good, because I need a fucking mad piss. So we're nearly done. You made a rock project called Rundown. What made you switch genres?
We sucked. That's pretty much it.
Fair enough. Straight to the
point. Yeah, we sucked. But that was my brother and my brother Ryan, and who's actually made a couple beats for me and some songs that I've used.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I grew up on rock music, and I still love heavy metal, southern rock, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I probably listen to that more than I do rap. Well, not probably half and half. I listen to a lot of southern rock and like heavy metal and stuff. But yeah, I love playing guitar, and we both knew how to play guitar pretty well. We had no idea how to mix. We had no idea how to like organize all that stuff to make it sound good. And I also did not know how to sing at all, and I didn't know how to write lyrics so it was mostly guitar instrumentals that we did. And I tried singing on like 2 or 3 songs, and they were just fucking god awful. So I eventually realized, we're not too good at this. It's cool for us, but we're never going to go anywhere with this. And then my brother went to the Navy, so we couldn't do the songs together anymore. And that's actually why I started doing Call of Duty videos, because we also watched Call of Duty, and we played Call of Duty a lot. And he wanted me to start making videos just so he could kind of keep up with me while he was away in Japan. And that's how that all came to be. But
you
as far as rap, I mean,
Yeah. Sorry, interrupting again. Fuck. Sorry, my
bad. You're good. As far as like rapping, why I went to rap is like I heard it was a Tech Nine song, and I was like, I was just super interested in the way the words went together, and I just kind of started rapping along with him, and then one day I heard a rap beat, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this, and then I made a Call of Duty rap song.
Shout out to Tech Nine, by the way. His music is sick. My girlfriend is not even a fan of rap, and she heard Tech Nine not long ago, and she was like, "Oh shit, I love this," and now she listens to Tech Nine. So Tech Nine is definitely fucking dope as fuck, man. I listen to a lot of him as well. And you kind of actually answered my next question about the COD gaming shit. So sweet, you're kind of psychic there, I guess.
Dope.
Now, Red Reserve, you were in a team called Red Reserve. Is there like a reason why you left, or are you still in Red Reserve? Because I'm not too sure about. I know there was some drama revolving that a bit ago. Yeah. Did you leave, or what happened with that?
Yeah, I mean, I left before shit hit the fan. They are no longer a team anymore. They were like one of the biggest Call of Duty organizations that was there, like top 3 teams that you could have been in. Like they were. Yeah, I was a big fucking deal. Yeah, shit started hitting the fan. They got bought out by a British company, and like the owners of the team didn't really give a shit about the people in the team.
Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of jargon and like terminology that people won't understand, but just pretty much the people that own the team didn't really care too much about the people that were in the team. And plus, at that point, I was already done with the Call of Duty stuff, and I was pretty much solely music related stuff. And I was just like, guys, there's really no point for me being here anymore.
Yeah.
And like, there was no benefit for me, and I did everything that I could have done with the team. I wasn't doing Call of Duty anymore, so I couldn't help with the team channel anymore. I made a lot of videos for that team channel. It's no longer there. There were some really good videos. Yeah, I like freestyled while playing the game, and like
I saw some of those.
Other people trick shotting and shit.
Yeah, hey, your boy's been a hardcore fan before you blew up, right?
Yeah, so man, you definitely sound like you've known. Yeah, you know a lot of shit about me.
Yeah, like I said,
Rundown at me. Yeah. I was like, this is some Nardwar shit. This man knows about Rundown.
Yeah, man, I've been a fan for a while, so that's why I wanted to do this interview, because I felt like I knew a lot of stuff that I could do a pretty interesting interview on you. So yeah.
Of course, man.
Why do you leave your old videos up? Is it like so people can see where you come from? Because in the past I've deleted a lot of my old videos. Like fuck, I've got like 1,000 videos on my channel that are privated. So. Why do you leave your old videos up, and do you have like older videos privated that you don't want people to see?
I always leave my videos up. I've had to private some just because and I've talked about it. It's stuff that I don't really want to get into.
That's all right.
But those are the only videos I've ever privated, just out of I didn't want to hurt anybody or anything like that.
Yeah.
But as far as I still have my very first video I ever made on this channel of me throwing a wiffle ball at my phone and breaking my phone. I want people to see where I've come from and where I have elevated in the progression. I want people to see that, because for me, I feel like that could be inspiring to anyone.
Yeah, true.
To see how shitty I was, just how ungodly, unbearable my music was, and just how shitty I was 2 to 3 years ago. Not even that long ago.
It's funny you mention that, because I was listening to a lot of your old songs, and obviously no digs to you, and obviously when we first start out, mixing's always not the best, and flow and delivery is always not the best. And I was listening to a lot of your old music, and I was thinking it was actually inspiring me. I was like, damn, for you to go from something like that and then go to where you are at now, a lot of that stuff actually inspires me. So that's why I wanted to ask that question to kind of understand why you leave your old videos up. And a lot of that stuff actually inspires me to see where a lot of smaller people come from.
That's dope. Yeah, I mean, that's like I said, that's the reason I leave them up there, and I still go back and listen to them too.
Yeah,
to see how much I've progressed. I listened to, I have a song called Soldier that I loved for a long time. I was like, this is the greatest song ever. And I listened to it yesterday. I was like, oh my God, I sound like shit. I didn't know how to control my voice. The mix was awful. I just sounded awful.
I think you had a song, and I'm actually searching it now because I don't want to get it wrong. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Yes, Rest.
Yeah.
I heard that song.
Is the title I'm making an album?
Yeah.
Is that the title?
And
wow. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
3 years ago, I listened to that song, and I was thinking damn, and that kind of goes with the question where I was saying you being more versatile. I was like, damn, he's been very versatile and not just rapping fast for a very long time.
Right.
When you made that song and you were making an album, was that the album you're talking about, Tales from the Crypt? Was that the album you were mentioning when you're making that album, or what album was that?
It would have been Tales from the Crypt. I don't think I
Okay.
had a name for it back then.
Okay.
I'll have to look at that one.
Yeah.
When was? I'm gonna take a little look. See here.
That's like.
When was Rapper Die? I want to see that. Oh, dude, I don't even remember what this song is about.
What? Oh,
May
damn.
5th, 2017 was Rest.
Yeah. I listened
It's
to
funny
that the other day.
because that's wild. Because Rest was actually the first rock song that I.
How dare you
anyway,
do that?
Rest was actually like the first rock song I ever made with my brother.
Oh wow.
And like the instrumental to that was the original instrumental that we came up with, and we kind of turned it into a little rap thing.
Oh, okay, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what album I was talking about. I didn't have a name for it, but that would have been Tales from the Crypt.
That's fair enough. Yeah, that's like I said, like how I kind of inspire myself is I'll go back and listen to old music from people and go, damn, like, you know, they've grown a lot, and it just makes me like kind of notice and realize that, you know, anything is possible. Like, you can come from being like completely like horrible, and I'm not saying you are completely fucking horrible or trash.
I was but fucking
you,
god awful.
You were. No, I'm kidding.
Listen, I know all about it. Okay, I was bad.
Last question, because I know I don't want to hold
All
you up too much longer, because we've been
Yeah,
going
Joey
for nearly
Joey
2
won't
hours.
leave me alone.
Yeah. Apologies, Joey, but he's mine right now. So you can have him later. You get him all the time, all right? No.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, Joey.
So you've accomplished a lot in the so far in your career and with YouTube and rap. Are there any goals that you would like to achieve, or have you kind of achieved a lot that you wanted to achieve?
As far as like in music and rap, like the ideal picture for me is I want to be able to have 300 to 500 people show up at every single show that I do, and I want to make sure my parents never have to lift a finger again and work anymore.
Yeah.
That to me is like the end, not the end goal. It's just where I want to achieve one day. Like, it'd be dope to go past that, but like I don't want to be extremely fruitful. Like, I don't want, you know, $1 million mansions and shit like that. I just want everyone around. I want my circle to be fed. I want everybody to just relax and enjoy their life.
You basically want to retire your family.
Exactly.
And that's exactly
specifically my
what
mom
I
and
wanna
dad.
do. Yeah.
My sister Alicia can go fuck herself, but everybody else is cool.
You heard it first. Fuck you, Alicia. How did I?
I had to take her to the airport this morning. She sucks.
Oh, shit. Fucking hell. How dare you take up Crypt's time? No.
Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, that's where I want to go. I just,
Yeah.
you know, I want my family to not have to worry about it.
It's funny you mentioned that, because that's literally the exact same goal I have as well. I want to try and make it one day to kind of retire my family and retire my parents, because, you know, my family has been poor for quite a long time, and you know, coming up as a kid, like, you know, I was always poor and didn't have a lot, so that's definitely been one of my goals. So I can see where you're coming from there. That would be crazy.
Like I said earlier, my parents had 6 kids by the time they were my age.
Yeah.
So they I'm 25. Like, they didn't really get to enjoy their, not childhood, but like their early adulthood like I'm doing right now. They didn't get that chance.
Yeah.
Like, they had a 10-year-old by the time they were my age.
Shit.
Like, it's just fucking crazy,
That's nuts.
dude. Yeah.
That's nuts. I'm gonna have a 10-year-old by the time I'm a little bit older than you. That's nuts thinking about it. Fuck. Because I'm only 21, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shit's wild, man.
Shit's wild. Well, I guess that's everything we have for today. Shout outs for you for coming on to the interview, man. Like I said, it's crazy.
Absolutely,
you doing
man.
this. And yeah, just let Joey Nada know that I want him on the interview. Not kidding. That's right.
I'll let him know.
And I'm probably gonna get going now because I need a mad fucking piss. Like, holy shit, I've been holding
Alright,
a
bro.
piss for like 40 fucking minutes. So
All right, I'm gonna go let my balls air out, and then I'm gonna do a Papa Do podcast. So
Hell yeah, man.
I appreciate you for having me on here, man. I've
That's
had a
right,
blast. You had some really interesting questions.
I hope you had fun
Appreciate you, brother.
doing this, and I didn't take too much of your time.
You're good, man. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, bro. We'll do it again
Cheers.
sometime.
Hell
In
yeah,
5
man.
years, I'm gonna come back and revisit some of this shit.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. Take care, man, and have fun doing
Alright,
your
man.
Papa Do podcast.
I will, man. You have a good night, man.
You too, man.
Or good
Take
morning.
care.
Fuck, it's
Yeah.
fucking early as shit over there.
Yeah, it is.
Shout out to the Aussie people over there.
The Aussie people out here, man.
Ah.
Oh, good.
All right, bro. I'm gonna go do this shit. But I appreciate
Sweet.
you, man. For real.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
man. Have a good one.